Shows the Family Feud set with Louis Anderson as host in a suit and tie. Anderson. Hi. Welcome to Family Feud. I'm your host, Louis Anderson. Now today we have a very special contest between two great families, the Blacks and the Jews. That's right. It was hard to get this all coordinated, but we couldn't be happier to have a great contest tonight between the Blacks and the Jews. First, let's meet the Blacks. Shows Jerry Stiller, Joan Rivers, Gilda Radner, Don Rickles, and Rodney Dangerfield. Anderson is Stiller. How are you doing, Mr. Black? Stiller. I'm good, Louis, but this is very personal indeed. Those Jews over there screwed me out of money. Anderson. And how's that? Stiller. They sent me a letter saying if I sent them $300, they'd give me a $3,000 when the prince was returned, but it never happened. Anderson. Okay, well, we'll get to that. Why don't you introduce me to your family? Stiller. This is my wife, Joni Rivers. This is trash, a tacky set, a fat host. Why couldn't we be somewhere classier? Stiller. My daughter, Gilda Radner waves. Anderson. Well, hello there, young lady. Stiller. Lay off, Louis. She's married to my son-in-law, Donnie. Shows Rickles waving. Anderson. Wow, your son-in-law. Well, how old are you, Donnie? Rickles. Old enough to know you keep Dairy Queen in business, Tubby. Stiller. And last is my ne'er-do-well and perpetually unemployed nephew, Rodney Dangerfield. I tell you, Louis, my Uncle Jerry, give you no respect. I've done my fair share of work around the house. Stiller. He took out the garbage one time. Dangerfield. I cleaned the dishes once last summer. No respect, Louis, no respect. Anderson. Okay, good luck to the Blacks. And our next family, the Jews, do not speak English. They hail from Kenya, so we do have an interpreter, Akeem. Shows Richard Pryor, who nods. Shows Red Fox, Denitra Vance, Chesley Christ, Michael Clark Duncan, and Bernie Mac. Anderson. Now, the Jews are from the Jew tribe in Kenya. Their tribe's name is spelled J-U. Akeem, could you ask the father to talk, introduce himself and his family? Fox. After Pryor whispers to him, that fat motherfucker finna shout Harlem, bitch, and Denny's lunch and chest, big make a brother shake with a bang. Pryor. He said his name was Chief Jew, and he's with his wife Denitra, either his concubine or his daughter Chesley. Fox. Pryor. Okay, he's saying she's both his concubine and his daughter, and we have his son, Prince Michael, and his jealous younger brother, Mac. Anderson. Okay, good luck to both families. Let's get started. Stiller and Fox go up to the podium with Louis, with Pryor interpreting for Fox. Anderson. Okay, we have surveyed a few people, and we have hidden on the board 4 answers for African American stereotypes to see who goes first. Okay, African American stereotypes. Chief Jew is ring in. Fox. Pryor. He's saying that they're rich. Anderson. Nope, that's incorrect. Rich is not one of the stereotypes. Stiller rings in. What is good at basketball? Ding! Anderson. Okay, good, but this isn't Jeopardy. You don't have to say it like a question. But that's correct. It's on the board, so Blacks are going to get to go first. And now there are 5 answers to the subject. Jewish stereotypes. Okay, Mr. Black, what do you have for Jewish stereotypes? Stiller. Cheap. Anderson. No, that's not one of them. How about you, Miss Black? Rivers. Arrogant. Anderson. No, that's incorrect. Now, you guys are going real negative. Okay, remember, There are positive stereotypes, too. Radner. Smart. Ding! Anderson. There we go. The number 3 of 5 answers on the board was smart. Okay, how about you, Donnie? Rickles. Funny. Ding! Anderson. There you go. The number 4 answer was funny. So you got 2 on the board. Now how about you, nephew Rodney? Dangerfield. Let's see, good with money. Anderson. Okay, no. We still have 3 up there, and the Jews can steal the board. All right, Jews. Stereotypes of the Jews. Fox. Bitch gonna cut it, dug it. Pryor. He says running, track and field. Anderson. No. Running, track and field is not up there. Now remember, it's Jewish people, not your tribe, the Jews. Vance. Cookie bookie. Pryor. She says good looking. Ding! Anderson. Okay, so that's number 2 on the board, correct? And we're getting word that Chesley has escaped her family and has left the show. So let's go to Prince Michael. Duncan. Duncan Jukim. Pryor. He says nice people. Ding! Anderson. Okay, that's the number 1 answer. So we have just 1 more on the board. Over to the chief's jealous younger brother. Can the Jews win the board from the blacks? Mac. Fuck chugga chugga bugga jubba. Pryor. He says, live from Tom's phone, we're not alive. It's Saturday Night Live, starring an ever-evolving cast that is unionized and refuses to allow their names to be mentioned until their demands are met. Musical guest, Mozart, and your host, Ronald Reagan. Ladies and gentlemen, Ronald Reagan. Applause, applause, applause. Reagan. Hello. I'm happy to be here. I'm the 6th United States President's host, but the first one with any acting experience. What were they thinking? I should have been the first one up. Anyway, I'm a little upset that President Joe Biden is trying to copy my presidential tenure. First, he's being the old guy falling asleep at the meetings. That's supposed to be me. And second, now he's fighting the Russians. Every president from Truman to Trump worked to get Ukraine to be a place and remain a place where liberty could exist. And I'll say the dead presidents have President Biden's back when it comes to Ukraine. Of course, we don't have much of a choice with all these dead military generals here. No, but I echo President Kennedy when I say we stand with Ukraine. John is great. Once we're all up here and away from the cameras, we all get along. Nancy and I like to go out with him and Jackie. Or Marilyn, depending on the day. Now, I don't get mentioned as much anymore on all the late shows and Saturday Night Live and everything like I used to. Back in the 80s. I can't find Robin Williams or Phil Hartman anywhere. They must be hiding. But for some reason, Colin Jost on SNL Weekend Update has been giving me a hard time recently. And I want him to know I'll be ready for him up here one day. Norm Macdonald comes out. Very tepid applause. Macdonald to the crowd. What is with you people? Reagan. How can I help you, Macdonald? E-I-E-I-O. Macdonald. Well, Mr. President, sir, I was going to ask you to go easy on Mr. Jost. I was on Weekend Update once upon a time. Tepid applause. Macdonald. My word. How soon they forget. Anyway, I was on Weekend Update, and, often you just have these jokes given to you, and there's just a lot of pressure to be funny, and it's just, Reagan. Okay, I see your point, Norm. I'll give Colin a pass, so long as he does no more Reagan jokes. Otherwise, I'm going to haunt the shit out of him. Anyway, we have a great show tonight. Mozart is here. So get ready for the lucky number 11 sonata. We'll be right back.